Hey, Sanctuary, so grateful to be with you this morning. I'm Pastor Rose, Pastor of Formation, and I'm joined here with our amazing Executive Director of Operations.
Andrea Lee.
And we're really excited today just to share a little bit about a new announcement from the task force. So first of all, we are so sad that we can't be in person, worshiping together, fellowshipping, eating together, all the things we love to do. But of course, with COVID, we want to be sure that we're safe. And for Andrea and I, as the co-leads of our phase reopening task force, however, we do have some exciting updates as it pertains to our safe re-entry and reopening. So I first want to just share an overview. Our task force has been meeting monthly, and we've been doing a lot of hard work to continue to help our church stay safe and continue in good, safe practices of ministry. So just a reminder that our purpose as a task force is to develop and implement a phased reopening approach to best ministry practices during COVID-19. And our task force, our intended outcomes is really we want to develop systems, processes so that we can safely and effectively continue ministry right now, as well as eventually open up more and more. And then, of course, we're a collaborative group. As a task force, we work with the elders and staff. We work with our congregation, you, to develop plans and implement these best practices. And of course, this is all informed by our core values, and you can read those on your own, but this is what's really driving us as we do this work together. So right now we are in phase 2. The phase 2 is, of course, still all online worship and approved small group in-person gatherings, things like life groups. We did push pause, over the holiday season because of the increase in transmissions as well as other factors. But we are excited today to share with you that we, as a task force, have recommended to Pastor Edrin and to our elder board that we are moving into phase 3. And what phase 3 really means is that we will continue with online worship. However, this allows us still approved small group in-person ministries. And we also, this phase now allows us for approved mid-size in-person meetings. And so we're excited just to be able to move into a new phase now that the weather is getting better and transmission rates are going down and such. So I'm going to invite Andrea to share a little bit about how did we come to this decision as a task force?
Really, there are so many things to celebrate and praise God for. The fact that the COVID positivity rate is down, the fact that we have increased vaccinations across Minnesota and in our country. In fact, the sanctuary has hosted a pop-up vaccination clinic on Thursday in conjunction with Hennepin Health, and we'll do another pop-up on the 25th of March to do second round of vaccinations as well as first round for our community members. The task force has created a ministry infrastructure that allows for safe in-person gatherings. And also we have worked hard, especially Jeremy Scheller, to get our technology up to the place where we can live stream our Sunday services and also move towards an in-person Sunday worship gathering. Phase 3 allows us to move forward and also allows us to be cautious as we re-enter the world of in-person gatherings. Just we have to keep in mind the COVID-19 variants, and as restrictions ease to more of our children going back to in-person learning, we will kind of monitor everything that is happening and continue to make adjustments as needed. But it is exciting to know that the dial is moving from 2 to 3.
Yay, this is exciting. So what is phase 3? Well, phase 3 really, again, as you see on the screen, it means that we will continue with online worship, but we'll be able to have some small group in-person ministry. So life groups can begin meeting together, but also for approved mid-size in-person meetings. This will include things like our recent worship night that we had. This will allow staff to invite specific folks to come to a worship night, to be a part of that. And for us as a task force to begin to test out these policies and procedures that we've put in place. So we're excited to use that as a really a case study to learn to do the best preparation we can on our end so that we are ready and confident when we move into phase 4, which will be a one service in-person option.
You might wonder what ministries are going to be impacted and when it will begin. Well, now that it is March, phase 3 is here and we will begin immediately. Ministries such as life groups will have the option to meet in person. And so your life group leader will be connecting with the group soon to decide whether or not the group is comfortable and ready and willing to gather in person or will continue online. Royal Hood Sunday online classes will remain online. Mosaic small groups will also remain online. But we hope as the weather continues to improve that these Mosaic small groups will also have the option to meet outdoors again. Larger formation teams like young adults, 050, men's and women's ministries will continue to meet online as they do draw a larger group of folks. If you're interested or you have questions about other ministries or anything pertaining to our phased reopening task force, please contact me at andrea@sanctuarycov.org. As we remain online for worship on Sunday mornings, our team continues to record on Wednesday evenings. And as we move toward reopening, our staff will begin inviting key leaders, as Pastor Rose mentioned, to attend that service and potentially train them to serve once we have in-person worship again. So if you are interested in joining any of our volunteer teams, either our in-person teams or our online teams that exist right now, please let us know. You can contact us at hello@sanctuarycov.org. And it doesn't guarantee an invitation, but at least we will have a list of interested folks so that when we are ready to go back to in-person gatherings, we will have volunteers ready to help us be as safe as possible.
Absolutely. I mean, Andrea, I'm really excited. I'm glad that the weather's warming up. Um, Things are looking a lot more a better outlook for sure. But as you walk away today, our key takeaways are twofold. First, we are safely moving into phase 3. Yay! And 2, we are continuing with online worship, but we are continuing to make strides toward a further reopening with greater opportunities for staff-led, mid-size in-person events in this space. So Sanctuary, we're excited to continue to move forward together, and just know that we'll continue to keep you updated from our task force. So we hope that you are well, that you are blessed today and in this season. We love you and we miss you. Thanks.